Hey, you're watching Half Asian Tarot Queen. I am Lisa, here to do another reading. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just did a split. We got the 5 of Pentacles and we got the 7 of Swords. So this speaks to like lying, deceiving, thieving, and then we have this situation of lack. Let's see. So it's almost like somebody's done something not too savory, and it's like they're in the doghouse. I mean, that's kind of what that says. So I'm gonna go to the Crystal Spirits Oracle. Excuse me. And we're gonna see what the crystals have to say about this situation. Interesting. So we got, when I did the split, I got Jade and I got Malachite. I was gonna shuffle again because this was in the last reading, but they're both green, which I think is interesting because it's like very heart chakra, you know? So this, like, whoever this is that's like out in the cold, like it's like, it might be like, you know, someone really close to you, or, you know, someone that you have like a strong connection with, and that's maybe what's making this situation pretty complicated. Let's see what it says with the Jade. Treasures within a consciousness of abundance, recognizing that you are more than enough. Okay, and then we have Malachite, which was in another reading that I just did just recently, so it's weird that it came out again. Let's see what it says. Okay, it says clarity of thought and intentions, the right use of intellect, integrating thoughts and intuition. So it's interesting because it's kind of like a contrast to this situation of lack and this thieving, but it's like almost like this person who's been affected by it, like they need to overcome it in here first, you know, by like what I just got is like they need to cut the cord on this energy so that they can attract the situation that they deserve to them. And that's like what's going to help them to like resolve this situationship for themselves. I'm going to go to the Prism Oracle. Ooh, sparkles. And see what we get there. Oh my gosh. Right when I pulled it out, we got abundance at the bottom. Another green one, so that's really weird. And then we got intuition. So really interesting because, you know, intuition is like very crown chakra. And so it's like this person is being guided for how they're going to evolve from this situation. It's really interesting because the reading that I did a couple days ago, and it was talking about clearing your energy so that you would get some insight about how to move forward, and that you're going to have to channel your anger to like push through it, you know? And so this kind of speaks to the sort of process of like being this open channel for whatever this guidance is. And it's like, you know, number one, you got to cut the cord on the energy, and you have to like vibrate higher, you know, like you have to be open, which is interesting because there was another reading and it was like all about like opening your eyes, like there's stuff all around you, but you have to see it, like you have to be on the right frequency to see it. So this is kind of like speaking to that, like, because this person is in this situation or there's this really shady person around them, like someone maybe close to them who's really bringing them down, and they have to like rise out of it, you know? And the first thing that you have to do is you have to like heal your energy so that you can like attract a different situation. So this is kind of reading, I feel like, is speaking to that process. I'm going to go to the Curious Creatures Tarot, see if we can get any more insight on how to move through this situation, because it looks like a pretty hard, you know, situation. But this person who's like overcoming whatever this is, it's like there is a lot of green, there's a lot of abundance around them, and they are being guided. So it's like more purple. So it's like, you know, the situation, it's like when I even look at the cards, it's like everything's like bright, you know. It's like, it's interesting too that this is green and purple. It's like everything in the reading looks really bright, and then you look at the first two cards and it's like, whoa, it's like a thud. Like you just like go to like it's just like it's just bringing you down, you know. So anyways, I'm gonna see what we get from the on the ground person. Okay. Okay. This is really interesting. Okay. Wow. Okay, so we have the Lovers. So this is really interesting because the Lovers can speak to like a, you know, a deep connection. It can also speak to sort of like integrating, reconciling two halves within yourself. And it can also speak to like making a choice. So this person is in conflict. Like there's this Five of Wands, there's this tug of war going on because there's this situation around them, and like obviously they don't want to be in it, but at the same time, like there's some connection that's keeping them connected to it, you know. But we have the Hierophant and the Magician, two major arcanas, and the Lovers underneath, another major arcana. So it's just like, this is like something big's kind of going down here. I mean, the Hierophant speaks to like institutions, it speaks to religion, it speaks to spirituality. It's interesting that this person's like jamming out to the radio, but it was like, I mean, what I just got is because I was talking about like raising your vibration and your frequency, and it's like this person is changing they're changing the channel on the dial, you know, like they're changing the frequency, and like, and look at this, there's all this green radiating out of them, like all this like heart centered like love, like just like spewing out of them, like they've brought up their vibration, and that's what's going to manifest. Look at this. This looks like Disneyland right there, you know. That's what's going to bring them out of this earthly conflict. So it's like, what I just got was like, I think sometimes when you get into these conflicts and, you know, like you want things to work out a certain way. And so like, a lot of times your sort of like gut instinctual reaction is to just like try to like force, you know, like, or to try to make an outcome happen, you know. But the strong message that I'm getting right here is like, don't do that. Like, that's not what you should do. Like, don't even try to impact anything in the like physical realm at all. Like, it's a waste of time. Like, what you need to do is you need to work on healing yourself, healing your vibration, like healing the wound that's happening here. And then you're just naturally going to attract a better situation to yourself. And that is the best use of your energy. And it's kind of counterintuitive in a way, but it's like if you engage in this conflict, all that's going to do is you're just going to get sucked into this. You're just going to get sucked into this and you're going to get drained, you know? So it's like, don't do it. Like, if you want a better situation for yourself, you're never going to find it from engaging in whatever this is. So like, I just got like, I don't even know who sings this, but it's like a song that's like, I wanna go higher. Like, it's like, I don't know where that came from, but that's the thing. Like, it's up to you. Like, you have to change how you're looking at it, how you're feeling, and that's what's gonna change your situation, not like this person being wrong. Because like, whether they're wrong or they're not, like, you can't change how they're gonna engage or see things. And so there's not really any point. Like, it's clear that there's not agreement. So you just gotta like shake that off and let it go and like work on your own self. And that's like the most productive use of energy. And so we've got like all this green and purple, green and purple, green and purple. So anyways, I'm gonna pull from the Work Your Light, since we're working on our light, and see what we get as a final message. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got Starseed. What lights you up? What inspires you? What are you passionate about? That's what you need to put your energy into. And then the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So it's like, yeah, like you have a bigger purpose than whatever this is. I mean, there's so much drama going on in the world right now, and there's so much loss that's happening that it's like pretty easy to get sucked into any number of engagements that are like not gonna bring back anything that's worth your energy, you know? So it's just sort of like, but this person here has like a higher destiny. They've been training for this. This is a light worker. And, you know, part of these challenges that happen is there's meant to fuel growth, you know? Like, this person is kind of having to clean up their energy, you know, in order to raise their vibration. And it's like everything is changing in the world, you know? We're like all, we're all evolving. And it's like, do you want to be part of the problem or do you want to be part of the solution? Because that's what it boils down to. And it's like, this is the problem and this is the solution. It's up to you. You choose the channel that you want to tune into. But like, this is an epic and important moment in time. And so it's like, you want to get on the right channel. Like, that was the whole reading for the month of January. It was like something about change your mindset to get on the right train track for, you know, what's coming next. So, yeah, this like right here, this is like sort of like the seed of like a moment of empowerment. And like, you can decide like which path you're gonna align with. And it's pretty clear which one's gonna lead to good places. So don't fall into the trap. Everything is here for you, but you got to get on the right channel.